When we launched the L.A.S. Podcast Network 2 months ago, we had a vision to create a new media platform by the community for the community. But we didn't have any idea if Iowans would listen to podcasts, if local creators would want to work with us, and if local businesses would want to partner with us. But I'm happy to say that after 2 months, our podcasts have been listened to thousands of times. We've created over 65 hours of original content, and we've built some fantastic partnerships with organizations like the History Center. We launched on the last day of May with 6 weekly original podcasts and 4 experimental podcasts that were available exclusively to subscribers. And today, I'm thrilled to let you know some exciting new ways that we're growing as a network, including introducing 10 brand new shows, bringing our roster of original shows to 20, and a ton of other exciting ways for you to get involved. To tell you more, I'm going to pass it along to Schulte, our creative director.
Like Logan said, these past couple of months have been an incredible opportunity for us to prove this concept so that other hosts would even want to work with us. So with that, I'm so excited to announce that we have 10 brand new shows coming your way, and it has begun to rain on us, so I'm going to try to get this in one take. But before I get to that, I want to tell you all about our new concept called L.A.S. Live. We'll be hosting live recordings of our shows like What Do You Want to Talk About with Lindsay Prince and Jason Alberti, One Word Stories with me, and Historically Inaccurate with Jake Trumper. For more information on all of that, go to laspodcastnetwork.com/live. But without any further ado, I'm going to send it over to our brand new hosts.
Hey everyone, Alan here, and I am so excited to tell you about a new podcast that I am starting with the L.A.S. Podcast Network. It's called Myths of Myria, and it's a live play Dungeons & Dragons podcast where a bunch of my friends and I all get together and play D&D together on the podcast for you. We're trying to tell a really awesome story, and you really don't even need to know too much about D&D to be able to follow along. So hopefully we'll see you there, and if you'd like any more information, you can go to laspodcastnetwork.com for any updates, and you might even be able to stay tuned here for some as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you over on the podcast.
What up, everyone? I'm Sara Van Cleve here with a really exciting and important announcement. I am going to be starting a brand new podcast with L.A.S. Podcast Networks. If you watched 3/5 or Woke Wednesdays in the past, and if you loved it, because how could you not, you are not going to want to miss my brand new podcast. Follow L.A.S. Podcast Network on Facebook or visit laspodcastnetwork.com to stay up on all things podcast. Don't miss a thing. Don't miss a word. And I can't wait for this new endeavor. So excited to work with this amazing locally owned company whose focus is centering local voices. Tune in, you guys. Love you. Thank you.
Hey, it's Sara. I am so excited to be starting a new podcast with James Welbes. It's called A Load of BS. It's coming out twice a month on Wednesdays every month. Come join us.
And it's the podcast where we talk about all things brand strategy. So if you're a business owner or considering becoming one, I hope you'll come check it out, have a few laughs, and maybe even learn a thing or two about branding. So check out laspodcastnetwork.com for more information, and I will catch you in the studio.
Hey, Brian Sanny here, and I got a new podcast I want to tell you about on the L.A.S. Podcast Network called Playoff Bound Fantasy Football. I'll be hosting with my friend Logan, and we're going to talk about anything fantasy football related. From NFL news and notes, to trades, to waiver wire pickups, to draft analysis. Maybe we'll even answer the question of what round you should draft Tim Tebow in. Spoiler, you don't. New episodes are going to drop every Thursday, and we're super excited to get this going, so can't wait to see you there.
Hey guys, my name is Devin Green, and I run the podcast, The Innovative Creative, and I thought about trying to get podcasts to you guys for a while now, and it's been one of those things that's been really hard for me, but now I have a platform to do that, and that platform is L.A.S. Podcast Network, and they're going to help me be a great podcast host to you guys. And if you guys want to support L.A.S. Podcast Network, you can do that at laspodcastnetwork.com, and they are local in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. But basically, yeah, I'm looking forward to creating content, and I hope you guys are going to be on the podcast and listening and doing all that stuff. If you don't know, the podcast is the the podcast is basically helping designers and clients better understand design using an alternative way of thought. But yeah, looking forward to it, and look up L.A.S. Podcast Network. I will be on that website. But yeah, peace.
Hey, I'm Greg Smith, host of Choose Your Own Adventure Team Quest. It's a new style of podcast where adventurers can navigate their way through a classic Choose Your Path to Adventure book. There's points and prizes and tons of laughs, and an end-of-season championship where teams can enter the hallowed Adventurers Hall of Fame. Choose Your Own Adventure Team Quest is available every other week as part of the L.A.S. Podcast Network. I can't wait to share it with all of you, and remember, the choice is yours.
Hey guys, I'm Mike.
Hey everybody, this is Jeremy. I have some exciting news to share with you.
Hey family, how's it going? This is Shane. I just wanted to share some good news with you guys. Finally, I'm releasing our podcast, The Groove Life, with my good friends Jeremy Jacobs and Mike Jimenez, and we're doing it with a group of people called the L.A.S. Network, and we're really excited. We're going to get together with lots of different creative people from this town and our local area, and have some beers and just talk about what makes them excited, what gives them their big dreams and passions, and just hopefully we can encourage each other and we can all live a better life. So we can't wait to share it with you. It'll be released every other Monday, starting here soon, so be looking for it.
Creating Crap with Craig is the show that I host, where every other week I'm going to be bringing on all sorts of creatives, from artists to directors to painters to sandwich artists. Basically any creative person I can find. Musicians. There are going to be musicians on there, so stay tuned. It's going to be a casual interview style type of show where basically I hit these people with hard-hitting, burning questions such as, how are you, and what's your dog been up to? Now, Gaming Through the Generations, that one's a special one, because I co-host that with my buddy Alex Schulte, and basically we take a game series and we talk about where it started, where it is right now, and where it's going in the future. And sometimes we'll talk about other stuff, so we'll maybe talk about E3, or maybe we'll talk about EVO, or we'll talk about that really cool one where they do the speed running, and it's for charity, and it's great. And I watch it. Some of it, it's fantastic. I watch the games that I want to watch. It, obviously not a sponsor. I don't remember the name of it, but it's fantastic. You can probably just Google speedrunning charity event and you'll find it. Anyways, both these shows, to reiterate, bi-weekly on the L.A.S. Podcast Network. You can listen to it on Spotify. You can listen to it on Apple Podcasts, the Google one. There are others, I'm sure. I don't know them, I don't use them, but I'm sure they're on there somewhere. But, listen to my podcast, please. Please listen to my podcast. I work so hard on them, please. Please listen to me.
Hi-ho friends, Naomi here. I have a super important announcement to make. I'm making a podcast! I bet no one saw that coming. Well, I did, obviously. But anyway, it's called The Ruckus! With Naomi Ruckus Rose. That's me. And we're going to talk about hard topics. Topics that usually get you in trouble on the comment section on Facebook and Instagram. I know nothing about comment wars on Instagram or Facebook. Anyway, we're going to talk about these hard topics and we're going to have fun doing it, and I'm going to have good guests, and hopefully by the end of the episode we'll all be better people because of it. Fingers crossed. Anyway, my podcast, The Ruckus, is part of the L.A.S. Podcast Network, right here in Cedar Rapids. There's all sorts of different podcasts that are a part of this network, so go check them out, laspodcastnetwork.com. I will see you soon. Well, actually, I won't see you soon. You'll hear from me soon. Okay, love you. Some more than others. Bye!
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Andre Dawson here, and I'm excited to be launching a brand new show with the L.A.S. Podcast Network. We'll be highlighting a lot of different things in the community, while also highlighting a lot of people that I'm excited to get a chance to help share their stories with us. If you'd like to learn more, please go to the laspodcastnetwork.com. Look forward to seeing you guys very soon.
Hey everyone, I'm Amy with an A.
And I'm Jenny with a Z.
And we're going to be starting our new podcast called
Sick and Tired. It's a podcast for people who are sick and tired of feeling sick and tired.
We'll be bringing this to you with the help of our friends from L.A.S. Podcast Network. For more information, go to laspodcastnetwork.com.
And we'll see you on the podcast.
So as you can see, we're a small independent network aiming to do pretty big things for this community, but we need your help in order to make it happen. So that's why we're excited to announce a new premium subscription service called L.A.S. Plus. Think about this like Netflix or Disney Plus or any of your other monthly subscription services, but this one gets you local, authentic, and surprising, high-quality podcasts right from your community. For just $10 a month, you'll get access to bonus episodes of your favorite LAS shows, ad-free versions of all of the podcasts, early access to live events, ways to connect with hosts in the community, and much, much more. All while supporting local creators, local businesses, and our network. For more and to get started, visit laspodcastnetwork.com/plus. And that's it! LAS Podcast Network Wave 2. 20 original local shows, 10 brand new. A premium subscription service called LAS Plus. Live shows, and much more.
And remember, you can find trailers to all of our new shows on laspodcastnetwork.com. And if you'd like to subscribe to any of your favorite shows, you can find that on your favorite platforms like Apple Podcasts or Spotify.
And as we said, our vision was always to create a media platform by the entire community, for the entire community, and we need your help to make that happen. So please consider spreading the word about what we're doing here, and consider becoming an LAS Plus subscriber. It really helps out.
So thank you so much for being a part of this first couple of months, but we're so excited to have you along for the ride for whatever comes next. So stay tuned right here on the LAS Podcast Network for all of your podcast information. We'll talk to you soon.